This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good night, Dr. Jeffrey Tho. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I'm doing fantastically, thanks. It's actually morning where I am, but all in the same, I'm doing fantastic this morning.
That's wonderful. What part of the world are you in?
I'm in Melbourne in Australia.
All right. That explains it. All right. Well, do tell us which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history.
I think it's more to do with my work as a business coach. So I work with Tyson Franklin, who is another business coach, and we coach in the dental field for dental practice owners who own their own dental practices and how to build their businesses. So Tyson was kind enough to introduce me to you, and that's why I'm here today. Other than that, my history is that I am a dentist by trade as well. I used to own and run my own dental practice. I'm a coach, and I'm also a former elite athlete in the sport of badminton. So there's a few little things here and there, but I think the main reason why I'm here with you today is my work with Tyson, who is a great podcaster like yourself, and he's given me this opportunity to speak with you today.
Well, let's look into that then, friendship, because it seems as though building relationships is an important aspect of everything you just discussed there. Who did you learn that from, that ability to be a good friend?
I think it's mainly from my parents, to be honest, and my family. I guess my family is who I always mimicked when I was younger, being the youngest of two other siblings. So a family of 5, and I was the youngest, and I was always looking up to my brother and my sister and also my parents, and they were always very nurturing, very caring, and I just wanted to be like them. So that's where that love and that caring came into it. And I just passed that on to my friends, and I was lucky enough to grow up with a great group of friends who showed me the love that I showed them. And I think that forming those relationships was something that I was lucky enough to have when I was young, and I've been able to nurture those throughout the rest of my life. So,
Now, did you move to closing your practice because of this change of heart, or do you still practice some?
So I don't own my practice anymore. So I'm still a dentist though, so I can still practice. I'm also doing some teaching at the university, teaching dental students. The main reason for the practice is actually a lot to do with relationships as well with my friends and my close ones, because my practice was in an area that wasn't really close to there, and I was traveling a lot. And so I decided that I wanted to be around the people that mattered to me most. And I won't have to travel so far. So that was one of the main reasons why I decided to move and sell that practice.
Sounds good.
The other reason was that I did want a bit of a change. I wanted to get on the side of the coaching. I wanted to get on the side of having a bigger impact. And
Yeah, tell me about this million impact, please. I saw that as well.
Yeah, look, it's something that I've always been passionate about. I've always been the kid who had all the motivational quotes up on his wall and was reading all the books that helped him to achieve goals and all that kind of thing. And I love to see people inspired. I love to see a light in people's eyes when they realize something or they decide they want to do something. And that's something I found that over the years when people have asked me for advice or just speaking to people, that sometimes I can get that little lift from them, and that's what really gets me out of bed and really gets me excited to start my day. So that's where that passion comes from.
For someone that's listening, where's the best place for them to connect with you?
It's probably through my Facebook channel. So it's Dr. Jeffrey Tho. So you just need to type in Dr. Jeffrey Tho on Facebook, or the URL is just facebook.com/Dr. Jeffrey Tho.
Love it. Tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Over the last 3 years, I think I've definitely pushed myself outside what was expected of me, and sometimes what I expected of myself. So within those last 3 years, I did sell the business that a lot of people asked me why I was selling, because it was something that a lot of people wouldn't do. So I think it would be definitely to push myself out of my comfort zone and really learn new things and try to develop myself in other ways, rather than sticking in one field that I already knew.
How does it make you feel looking back from now to then?
It makes me feel like I've done a good job. It makes me feel like I haven't just settled, and I've really gone and strived for something that's bigger than myself, and there's more out there.
Hey, Dr. Jeff, do you run like a ton? Because it's really intriguing how long you're holding your breath in our conversation in a sentence.
Oh, really? I didn't really notice. I don't run that much. I used to train for a lot for sport, and so maybe my breath holding capabilities have been improved since then, but no, I'm not too sure, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty intriguing because, well, I do listen to a ton of people on my podcast, and
absolutely,
it's really intriguing because the space between your speaking and your breath is pretty impressive. Yeah, do you do like meditation or Tai Chi possibly?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not meditation, but. Sorry, meditation, not really.
Not Tai Chi, okay.
And I've been doing a lot more yoga as well these days, which is I find very, very refreshing and rejuvenating for my body. So
yes, so
I've never noticed about my breath being held for a long time though.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Yeah, you should check out free diving and see how long you could, or just whatever sport. Yeah, check out free diving and see.
Free diving.
Yeah,
sure.
See how long you can hold your breath under. It'll be pretty fascinating. And it's a type of yoga as well. Like many people use yoga to increase their breath. The exercises are pretty similar as well.
Okay,
that's
sure.
Intriguing.
Free diving. I'll definitely look that up.
Yeah, definitely. All right, my friend. Well, let's switch gears for a moment. Let me invite you now into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm blue Caribbean water. Dr. Jeff, what's your earliest childhood memory?
My first childhood memory, it was a bit tricky for me to think about this because I honestly don't remember a lot. But I do remember running down the driveway of our family house with my brother and sister. There was no event. There was nothing bad happened. Nothing really was amazing on that day. I just remember running down the driveway with my brother and sister. I'm not sure why, to be absolutely honest.
How old do you think you were?
I think I was about 3 or 4 years old.
So if you had to look at that memory, what was going on there, is it possible? How does it connect to who you are today?
I definitely think it just connects to being around my loved ones and how much fun and how much I enjoy doing that. We were just running down the driveway. My brother and sister are people who are extremely close to me, as are my parents. And any kind of thing that we do together is always it's always great, and it always forms a memory for me.
Oh, super cool. Yeah. If I could draw a line, I would definitely say I love how even now to this day, like you said, you moved your practice because of the relationship side of things, right? And while you're still running down to the place where it's designed ideally for a car, if you would, like the dental practice, you would think that the dentist is designed for practicing. It's really intriguing that you've chosen to run alongside them, which is the coaching aspect, right? Which is helping them on their path as well. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely, yes.
If we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
When I was 12 years old, being the youngest of three, I was very influenced by my older sister and my older brother. So I always listened to their music. So at 12 years old, I think I had a mix. I've actually got 2 songs in mind. If I was listening to what my brother was listening, I liked the band Blink-182. Right. And it's just a band that a lot of kind of young people my age at that time were listening to. And that song was Damn It, and which is not a very inspiring song, but I'll be honest, and that's what I enjoyed listening to.
Right.
But when I listened to what my sister was listening to, I would definitely say it would be a Backstreet Boys song, As Long As You Love Me. And I still really enjoy the Backstreet Boys songs, even though it was a very long time since I first heard them with my sister.
That's super cool. 2 sides of the spectrum, right?
Yes.
Love it. All right, my friend. Well, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Sure.
Dr.
Ready.
Jeffrey, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
I haven't, not in particular. I don't have any children of my own, but through my coaching, I do hope to pass on my skills and my knowledge to as many people as I can.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
All right. You said you have no children just yet. Do you believe in God?
No. I definitely believe in God. I wouldn't say that I believe in God in any particular religion, to be honest, but I do believe in the whole sense of a God that perhaps spans across all beliefs.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes, I do, that I'm extremely close to.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No, I do not.
How about 3 hours a week?
Absolutely not. Yes,
All right.
I would say yes.
What about
Yes.
screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
To be honest, more than 8, because all the work I do, whether it's coaching, whether it's preparing, it's always on my computer screen.
If you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Dr. Jeffrey Tho, what would you say that is?
This one's a tricky one because I do believe in many things, but I'll keep it simple, and it's that I want to inspire pride both in myself and in other people. So I want people to be proud of who they are, proud of what they're doing, to wake up and think, yes, I'm doing what I want to be doing. I'm proud of who I am.
Love it. Love it. I love as well that you've decided to not just sit and see that happen, but run alongside them while they're doing it.
Yes, that's
Dr. Jeffrey Tho,
definitely one of my passions.
my friend, before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I would just say, look, even if you're expected to do something, it doesn't mean that that's your fate. That's not what you have to do. You're not sealed to that. If there's something you want to do, you'll never know how well you can do it unless you actually try.
Love it. Dr. Jeffrey Tho, again, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.